What would you do if your vacation spot suddenly started attacking you? I'm Inside and I saw Star Trek The Animated Series Season 1 Episode 9, Once Upon a Planet. It is directed by Hal Sutherland, written by Chuck Menville and Len Jansen. If you haven't seen this episode, I'll spoil it for you. This episode starts with following the USS Enterprise throughout the planet in which they have a rest and relaxation. This planet has appeared twice in Star Trek before, both in the original series. Pretty much after they arrive, they have little time to settle down before they're viciously attacked. Uhura gets kidnapped and McCoy gets attacked, and I'm like, oh geez, okay. Well, this is probably not the vacation spot you want to go to next time. They beam down a landing party to look for Uhura. You know how the planet projects some nice visual imagery? Not this time, it's nightmares. In the animated form, it's much easier to represent their nightmares. In the original series, I feel like it would be really hard to do that. Versus, you can just draw a spider or any random alien creature you want, and that could just be anyone's nightmare. The only way they can find where Uhura is at is for Spock to pretend that he's sick so the automatic computers help and take care of him. And then that way he's able to infiltrate their base, bring everybody in, and then Kirk comes in to talk to the computer. The way Kirk talks to the computer is very smooth. He listens to what the problem is. The computer is sick and tired of doing all this free labor, all these tasks for people, and for what? And Kirk is able to spin this as, oh, you get to meet all of these people and learn so many new things. And you don't even have to leave your house in order to learn these new things. Isn't that cool? And upon the reframing, the computer chills and everything is back to normal. And that's pretty much the episode. I like this episode because it references previous Star Trek episodes. This episode builds up upon the previous lore that was established. I like what was added. The way that you frame situation changes how you view a situation, whether it's positive or negative. Kirk knew this, and he used his abilities to persuade the computer to not just give up, to not just quit. What is the computer going to do? What? Nothing. Planet. Come on, it's a computer planet. A computer having an existential crisis is a really fun idea, especially when the computer's saying, oh, everybody who comes to me, I'm their slave. This entire episode could have been prevented by this computer having a better framing of their position in life. Luckily, Kirk was there to help him reframe the idea of his existence. The reason for living, the reason to continue doing, is so that you can learn a bunch of knowledge from people. I think the nightmares are pretty cool. I like the weird ghoulish monsters that are created. They are very terrifying. Other than it being a reference to a couple of episodes in the past, this was just kind of a whatever episode. The ending where Kirk has to convince the computer to look at things from a different perspective, that has to be the coolest part of this episode. Everything else is just a build up to that, and that's fine. Oh no, Uhura got captured. I know she's going to get uncaptured, but how? I didn't think it would lead to this, a computer feeling bad about its position in life. I guess it's a planet computer, whatever. It's color time. The inside of the computer room is very green. A lot of cool colors in the shading. Primarily green. It's peace, tranquility, nature, harmony. That's what green stands for. When you see green, you're supposed to feel alright, and your migraines are supposed to go away. A lot of the area seems to be very colorful. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot of restraint when it comes to coloring on the outside. When it comes to coloring the inside, though, very limited color palette. Kirk and Spock stand out within this harmony, peaceful area. Kirk and Spock are essentially invaders. That's how the computer is feeling too. Overall, I got a sense of worry while watching this episode. Should you watch it? I mean, if you're watching all of Star Trek, then yeah. But in terms of Star Treks to watch, just to watch Star Trek, pick another episode. I'd give this one, it's a solid 6.6 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another one. The platform likes that. The ultimate goal of this channel is to become an expert movie reviewer. Let's done at 5,000 reviews. If I haven't reviewed it on the channel, there's a chance I haven't even seen it at all. Hit the Patreon request, patreon.com/ASEPresents. 1 movie review per 1 month. And you can help support the daily grindiness by going to autisticboobs.com, so you can go here. And until next time, I've been Salad Saw. I'll see you later, my salad croutons and bacon bits. Adios. Beam me up. Beam me up.